What is this, you say? Looks like trash, you say? Nuh-uh, my friends. Today we are turning this end table that I picked up for $5 secondhand from trash to treasure, and we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. My name is Drea with Clueless Mama D, if you don't know me, and Auntie Tay is spoiling me again by having me on here for another takeover. I just want to make sure, if you guys don't know Auntie Tay, you take this time to hit subscribe on this channel and the bell, because when it comes to DIYs and crafts, she is an inspiration and she is your girl. On my channel, if you don't know already, I help moms live a thrifty lifestyle while laughing their way through motherhood. So we have a lot of fun on my channel, Clueless Mama D, and basically I do thrifted decor, thrifted fashion, thrifted DIYs. Basically, if you're looking for a look that you love, but you don't want to pay the price, I'm your girl. All of my DIYs are super easy. Everybody can do them because that's about as far as my skills will take me. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive right into this. But if you wanna make sure you stay connected with me when this video is done, you can hit the link in the description, which will have my latest DIY. And when you click on that video, you can just hit subscribe and the bell. Let's do this, guys. I'm so excited. I am obsessed with this almond wood cleaner from Method. Comment below if you use Method's cleaning products. Oh, it smells so good. Anytime you have secondhand furniture, you've got to disinfect and give it a good wash. We've already been using this, so it was disinfected. So I just made sure to clean it before I work on it. And then you just want to feel around, make sure there's no sharp pieces or anything that can cause a splinter in the wood out before you get started. Grab whatever you're going to be using to sand and start sanding away. Now I'm only going to be sanding the top here and just making sure that I'm not doing the edges and changing the shape of the table. But here's the thing, normally I've only sanded small projects like candlesticks, and it was late at night, so I tried to do this inside. And at some point I decided, you know what, this isn't as fun as I thought it would be. So I decided to give up on sanding by hand for this piece, and we'll pick that up tomorrow. Instead, for tonight, I just jumped to the paint. This is a paint we had from my son's room, and I'm using a Purdy's angled brush. I stole that from my husband's toolbox. And grab yourself a little spray bottle, just in case you need to dilute the paint. Now, here I am adding some chalk powder that we had to make the paint a chalk paint. Okay, so I have to mix it together and do 2 parts paint, 1 part of chalk paint, but you can save yourself so much trouble by hopping over to shopauntitay.com. She's got so much stuff for crafting. Look at this, and look at this chalk paint. It's so good, and I can't wait to get mine. I didn't have it for this DIY, but look at this color. This is the exact color I wanted to achieve, which is called Rain, for a great price. And actually, I've got a 10% coupon in the description, and any members, like, you might as well just be a member instead, because you always get 20% off of her stuff and amazing stuff monthly. So you can save yourself the trouble and just get the appropriate chalk paint you want. But I also believe in using what I have, and since I had this was the way to go. So I'm just doing strokes in one direction, the direction of the grain, and just having at her. So it's definitely more of a bluish, which I think was kind of neat. And for the rounder parts, this back and forth kind of motion seemed to work best. Comment below, let me know if you've done any trash for treasure kind of things. Do you like that kind of video? I just love finding a good deal, you know, something for $5 that you can turn around. Here we are, guys. Okay, Clueless Mama D for a reason. I go from clueless to I got this on things, and I did not know how to use this sander, guys. I did not. I had to call the hubby for some help. Because like I said, usually I just sand by hand. And he comes out and explains. He's like, stop picking it up off of the table. But yeah. There he goes. Thank God. And then I'm just grabbing something to smooth down the sandpaper to make it more smooth, and then giving it a clean. Now, when you wipe it down with a moist cloth, that does help open up the wood for the stain. So we just grabbed a mahogany stain that we actually also had in the house,
and I just love the idea of having sort of that farmhouse look on the bottom, but then the polished look on top, and I just think it was gorgeous, my dear. There is the top. The wood is coming out. It looks so pretty. Except over here, your girl tried to rush the staining process, and I was like, it was still tacky, but I tried to put another coat on, so I literally had to sand this down and fix that. But anyways, so right here I actually added some gray paint that we had in because I wanted this second coat to be more like Auntie Tay's paint that you see here. So again, your girl's got you covered. But I thought it would be kind of neat to have a sort of a darker color on the outside, and then when I sand through to distress it, you'll see like peaks of the bluish gray come through. So let's do this. So I wasn't going to distress it too much. I just kind of wanted to distress areas that, you know, over time in furniture would be a little distressed. You can just do it whatever way you want. So like this area here and there, kind of where things stick out really. It's like, imagine the furniture fell on the ground, what would scrape? Which parts were scraped? That's what I wanted to distress. If you are still with me, comment below and let me know what style most of the furniture is in your house. Is it sort of the farmhouse style? Is it something else? Love to know. But there you can see the baby blue sort of peeking through, and then the wood below. So I thought that was pretty cool. Next, we had some varnish in the house as well, and this is just to put a top coat over the chalk paint. Chalk paint is like the easiest paint to use for projects, and then this is just something to quickly polish it up. We didn't have any wax. Some people use wax, but this works just as good. The consistency is kind of like a watered down Elmer's glue, and then it dries to clear and gives it a little bit of a shine and just helps everything solidify. So remember this, guys. Pick this up for $5 from Facebook Marketplace, and with a little bit of love over 2 days, very easy, just takes time to dry. This is what we came up with. Enjoyed this trash to treasure? Make sure you subscribe to Auntie Tay and my channel in the description so you don't miss out. This is my toddler who wanted to show you the letter W. He just ate pizza. That's what's all over his face. So you'll get to see him too if you pop over. Thanks for watching.